Oh, everybody, yeah. Uh, Buy my t-shirts. Everybody, buy my t-shirt. That's a number one hit from the world famous Backstreet Boys, right, Skeeter?
How much is your shirt?
Too much for you. Buy my goddamn shirt, Skeeter.
I'll buy a shirt. Give that one. I'll buy that shirt.
Yeah, buy a goddamn shirt for me. I need the goddamn money. Ladies and gentlemen,
No,
if you're watching...
I'll buy that shirt. Where you go? I'll buy that shirt. The one you're wearing. I'll buy it.
I'm not giving you the shirt I have on, you goddamn idiot. I meant from my Pro Wrestling T store. You're really starting...
What's the address?
Stop. You're already confusing me, and it's pissing me off. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning in now, then that means you're here. You're an early bird, and the early bird sucks the worm. And this is the #1 wrestling live stream on the internet. David Meltzerman has quoted and said it is the golden stream. But this is the Extreme Kickoff Show, and what that means is wherever you're watching right now, if Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, or Twitch, share this link if you're on Facebook. We know that your ass is in some wrestling fan groups and shit. So share this to some of those groups. If you're watching on Periscope, retweet the link. Wherever you're at, share the link. Let's get some more skid marks watching the stream tonight. Skeeter, we've got a hell of a show lined up this evening. I know you're excited.
I am excited. We on this show all the time, you always get heavyweights. You always get big bruiser guys. This time we got some cruiserweights on the show.
Yeah, well, sometimes we got to give the rub to the smaller boys. I mean, nobody next to me is everybody's pretty small when you put them. When you stand them next to me, when you put people next to me, Skeeter, the sizes they're behemoths to the scales of the I tip the scales, don't I, Skeeter? God dang it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, you're probably right. You probably tip. Who do you tip?
What?
15%. You tip 15%. That Marky Extreme's a good. He's a good. He gives you just a tip. Marky Extreme will give you just a tip.
You don't know what you're saying. I gotta get my belt. 1 second. I always forget it. Take it away until I get back. Skeeter. What? No, my title, the championship title. Don't call it a belt, kid, right? I'll be right back.
Yeah. No. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't have any of the buttons. Are we live? I can't take questions. We're here. I panicked. I couldn't do it. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
What did you do? What did you do?
I didn't know you were gone. I got scared. I didn't know. Are we starting? Is it over?
Stop. I don't know what happened. I apologize to everybody watching. I was gone for 20 seconds and you already ruined the show. Let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing started. How about it, Skeeter?
Okay, but you started. I can't do it.
I always start it, you idiot. Live from the virtual backyard, it's Question Mark Live with your host, 15 plus years undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner, Mark Extreme. Here with me is the shit on my shoulder,
Skeeter Skyflyer.
And for years, we've given you the best content on YouTube, the best wrestling podcast. And now we thought we'd take everything that you love about all that crap and put it into a live stream. And like we said earlier, the reviews are coming in. David Meltzerman, Ryan Satan, Jim Cornette. They all are saying we are the best wrestling live stream on the internet. Some are saying the golden stream. Skeeter, what are you doing?
Do you know it's anything different?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Don't try to bang sunglasses.
Skeeter, what did I say about trying to create new creative things for you? First of all, you're not a wrestler yet. And two, you can't just create creative things unless you discuss creative things with me. I run the company here.
I've been trying them out. I've been staring at the sun all day, but it doesn't. It hurts.
Okay. But let's get back to the intro. What's the best thing, Skeeter, about things that in wrestling that are live?
That Iron Man matches can go to a sudden death because it's life equals death.
The best things about things that are live in wrestling is anything can happen and anything will happen. And that is tonight is no exception. We've got some very special guests. You saw them recently on WWE's 205 Live. Without further ado, let's bring in Andrew and Erik Lockhart, the Lockhart brothers. Brr, 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 brr. What's up? What's up, boys?
What's up, Mark?
What's up?
Ah, man, thank you guys so much for having me. I what the hell, man? You guys got pretty ass hair.
Well, yours is covered up, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I got rock the bandana as part of the gimmick.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah.
What do you guys get? What do you use? Herbal essence in that?
Honestly, don't even know the brand I use. I use whatever's in the shower usually.
Oh, hell yeah. Well,
yeah.
We can talk about grooming tips off air, but thank you guys so much for being part of Question Mark Live. Skeeter's obviously in shock right now. He's a huge fan of you guys. But for everybody watching at home, if you want to interact with the Lockhart brothers, if you got any questions for them, any questions about their 205 Live appearance or anything in their wrestling past, leave it in the comments of wherever you're watching right now. If you got a question for me, I mean, you probably don't got a question for Skeeter, but leave your questions in the comments. If you want to support tonight's show, then do it via super chat on YouTube. Let's get to some questions. Let's see here.
Get to know your Lockhart.
Hey, someone follows.
Before we get to
that's the thing on Instagram they do, Marquis. They do. You get to know them.
Well, Skeeter, what have you got to know about the Lockhart brothers if you know them so well? Tell me something I don't know about these guys.
They're brothers.
You've been studying your
Got
tape.
you.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Marquis? Did you know they're brothers?
Yeah, I know that I'm sorry, guys. Skeeter is an idiot, and
No, actually,
I can boot him from this if you want me to.
I was actually going to go back to something you guys were doing in the kickoff. You said Skeeter's not a trained wrestler yet. How long has he been after that?
Skeeter, you want to answer that?
It's been almost 11 years.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, you're just a couple away.
No,
Okay? That's confirmation right there from Erik. He said, "I'm just a couple away," which could mean minutes, really.
well,
I mean,
before I reveal the truth on that, tell us about where you guys trained and where you got your feet wet in the business.
Andrew, go ahead.
Okay. We are originally from the Wisconsin area. We were right in the border of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And long story short, we went to a Raw live event one time. And some guy had a flyer said, "This is where Brock Lesnar trained. This is where Shelton Benjamin trained." It wasn't true. But we went to that school later. And that shut down in 4 months. So
it wasn't true because they flunked out. It was that hard. I mean, yeah, it was legitimate training.
I mean, we use a similar tactic at my school, Backyard Wrestling Academy. I tell them, I pass out flyers, and Skeeter, who are some of the wrestlers we'd say that have trained at our school that didn't really, but we'd use that
Hulk
tactic. Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Vince McMahon. We say lots of people. Retribution, Gorgeous George the Animal Steel. Lots of people. You gotta bait them in. But continue.
Oh, I appreciate it. You're such a kind host. So we started there, and then we did lucha training from there, and then we got hooked up with Greg Gagne, who is our original first trainer, is what we tell most people from the AWA territory. And then Erik, what happened after we were done with Greg?
Mark, you might actually know the Gagnes pretty well. I believe, if I remember right, you were co-promoting with them right before they closed. But that actually might be someone else. I don't know. I get names mixed up sometimes.
Well, they had a fight. They had a fight because Greg Gagne was AWA champion. And he booked himself to be champion, and then he made his son champion. And Mark Xtreme wasn't a fan of that.
But who would book themselves to be champion of their own company? I don't know.
No.
But here's the thing that, you know, the bottom line in wrestling is this, and you guys can agree on this. I mean, gotta give what's best for business. You know what I mean? And I know in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, what's best for business is me being champion for 15 plus years. So that's why, you know, I am retired and I still hold the belt, but that is what's best for business.
I mean,
Thank
he's
you.
not wrong. Yeah,
Mark
no, he's not
Xtreme.
wrong.
Mark Xtreme, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Can we pound that, Mark?
Don't know. Nobody's gonna be pounding me tonight. DGU on YouTube. Mark, you should recruit them into Retribution. Strength in numbers. Before we get back to your story, have you guys been approached by Retribution?
Andrew, you want to take
Kinda.
this one?
Kinda.
Okay, so there was conspiracy theories going on the internet. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of CM Punk.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love CM Punk. Remember when he was out there and he wrestled John Cena? Remember that?
That one time.
And remember that one time that he went out there and did the pipe bomb? God dang! And he's like, I'm looking at you, Colt Cabana. Are they friends anymore?
I can't say. I don't know. I haven't spoken to either one of them in years. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to.
But continue. This is breaking news. Tell us more.
Yeah, like CM Punk speculated that perhaps Retribution was the grandchildren of all the old territory promoters. Getting
Whoa.
retribution for Vince taking over all the companies, and that Greg Gagne would be leading it. So we may or may not have gotten a phone call.
Oh, you heard that, David Meltzerman. That is a scoop. They are going to be talking about that one. That's a sick idea. I wish they. I don't know. I watched last night. Did you guys watch last night? They've got these weird masks. I don't know what it's all about. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, just real quick, we were actually there last night, and we were just walking to the locker room, and we passed by this dark alley, like this dark hallway, and we saw them gathered up there. And as soon as we saw that, like, we just bolted right away. So we don't know what they were up to.
Okay. We didn't bolt. We just figured they were busy. You know, like talking over a promo or something. You know how it is, Mark. Yeah. You don't want to
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I probably would have pooped myself.
Well, who's saying we didn't?
Yeah,
Andrew has a very active stomach.
I do.
That's his cruiserweight. You can't tell when a cruiserweight poops themselves because they twirl all the time and they move it around, so you don't know. It don't fall out of the pant leg.
Well, how do you think they stay cruiserweights?
That's how we make weight.
Yep.
It's like 206 all the time until you hit that. Yeah, it's pretty close.
We got
What were we talking about?
Talking about Retribution.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's about it
our
for
training,
Retribution.
Right?
Yeah,
okay.
I remember what I was going to say. I remember what I was going to say. So you were at Raw last night. Why didn't y'all invite me?
We're actually not in charge of
were
that right now.
Yeah.
We're not the ones sending out the emails. But if after the live stream, if you want to talk to us about that, we can help you out with an email or two.
Does Retribution have an email address?
Wait, Skeeter, shut the hell up. You promise?
Yeah. Yep. Pro Wrestling Promise.
Pinky swear.
So there you go.
I'll pound you now, boy. I'll pound you now.
Can we go up? You would go down, right? Up.
Gotcha.
Boom.
I'm pounding you, the Skeeter. But now you can ask your dumb question.
I forget.
You asked about
Does
Retribution.
Does Retribution have an email address?
They changed it. I got the whole domain error when I tried emailing them the other day. So, no idea.
Oh yeah, CompuServe.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You can't track them that way.
I mean, someone must have hacked them. I don't know. Some hacker.
Maybe the SmackDown hacker. We got another question for you guys on YouTube. Flacco171 AC, a loyal skid mark, tunes in every week. Lockharts, with all the great tag teams ever who influence you the most, let me start over.
You want to take it?
Lockharts, with all the great tag teams ever, who influence you the most? The Rockers, Los Conquistadors, or the Bushwhackers? All
The
legendary.
New Rockers.
The New Rockers.
New Rockers.
Yeah.
New Rockers, excuse me.
Look at Skeeter. All right, paying attention
Don't
to those
correct
details.
me, Skeeter.
No, that's important to pay attention to those details.
Skeeter,
11
do
years of
5
training.
squats. 5 squats right now. 5 squats, Skeeter.
Okay.
But you guys feel free to answer that question if you want.
Out of those three, the New Rockers, because I was
Even
a
without those three.
pretty big Marty Jannetty fan up until like the last year.
Why would happen?
I don't know. Twitter stuff.
Apparently he killed a guy. I don't know.
You talking about Skeeter?
Maybe that too.
with those squats, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've taught him real squats for years, but he can't. His legs don't bend right. It's creepy.
What are real squats? And
the goddamn Hindu squats.
Yeah. Okay.
There you
So
go.
do you do them on the balls of your feet? And do you do the whole like scooping water off the ground type of motion? Is that how you bust?
No,
them
I
out, or-
squat. I don't scoop shit. What are you talking about?
Who got balls on their feet?
What? I'm sorry.
You got balls on your feet, Erik
Who
Lockhart?
got balls?
Yeah, I watched the Rocky movies, and then it just kind of developed.
That's manly. That's a lot.
The
Yeah.
only one.
There you go. Being light on your feet, going back to our training days with Greg Gagne, we would have to do 1,000 Hindu squats.
Good call.
And that was like the
Damn.
goal. Yeah. So like he wanted you to be laying your feet, so he called it the balls of your feet, which are right underneath your toes, and you act like you're scooping sand off the ground. So you really got to squat low.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was
Damn,
legitimately
Skeeter.
a part of his training, though. If we didn't do 1,000 squats, we didn't technically pass his training. We couldn't claim him as our trainer, and we were the last trainees of the Gagne family. So that's a fun like little thing to hang our hat on.
Yeah. Wow.
Big.
I mean, you guys have like obviously, you know, it's gotten you where it's gotten you. So I mean that we do a lot. You know, chair shots first is the first thing we teach at Backyard Wrestling Academy. But you know, Skeeter, I'm usually making you guys do 20. We're starting to do 1,000 as of tomorrow at Backyard Wrestling Academy.
Chair
so
shots?
No, 1,000 squats.
Okay.
We do 100 chair shots.
Okay.
Unprotected head chair shots.
Do you break that up in like sets of 25 or just straight?
No, straight 100. Straight 100.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well. Yeah, it builds up that scar tissue.
Absolutely. But yeah, starting tomorrow, Skeeter, like the Lockhart brothers, you're doing 1,000 Hindu squats.
But there's 2 of them. That means it's 2,000.
2,000.
That's right.
God, Skeeter with the math over here.
2,000. We're
Is
going to take a
Skeeter
break.
pretty over in your guys' promotion?
He's not a wrestler yet, but
You don't need to be.
people
He says,
pretend.
he says I've been over a lot because I've been fired a lot. He's like, it's over. So that I got that going for me. But then he hires me back.
Yeah, because I need somebody to wash my goddamn underwear. Okay, let's take a brief pause for the pause, and we're going to advertise something, and then we're going to give you guys the floor to promote something, and then we'll get back to some questions. Skeeter, I got a question for you. When you're over there on YouTube looking up weird crap, and you decide, I want to go look at some sick wrestling content, where do you go?
I go to WWE and watch 205 Live and watch the Lockhart brothers fighting Everrise, because that was cool. That was awesome. They were on 205 Live and they had a match. And that's on WWE's YouTube. So you go youtube.com/WWE. They got some good stuff there. They got like a whole bunch of stuff. You don't even need to get the network.
Skeeter, when I give you a segue to promote our YouTube channel, you don't promote our competition's channel. Okay?
Am I giving you one of them segues like Paul Blart?
WWE is Backyard Wrestling Entertainment's direct competition. And I should, you know what? I'm sorry, Lockhart Bros. I'm sorry to bring business into this prestigious interview in our show we got going on here. But Skeeter, you're fired.
Whoa. Again?
Come on.
Until further notice. But you can continue to do this show with me because I know how much the Lockhart brothers mean to you.
This is the best and worst. Thank you, but I hope I get my job back.
But if you want to check out a good YouTube channel that has some of the best wrestling content, go to youtube.com/onyourmarkshow. Lockhart brothers, real quick, what's your finishing move called?
Which one?
One of them.
A double team finish? Throwback.
Go to youtube.com/onyourmarkshow and hit a throwback to that subscribe button. And there you will find the best wrestling content on YouTube. Lockhart brothers, the floor is yours to promote anything.
Andrew, YouTube channel?
Skeeter, Skyflyer. YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have one?
I mean, we got individual ones. You could Erik Lockhart is how you can find me on YouTube. That's easy. Social media across the board. Twitter is Erik_Lockhart. Flip it for Instagram, Lockhart_Erik. And then Facebook, you can find me at Erik Lockhart, and you can find our joint page at the Brothers Lockhart.
There you have it. Support them. These guys are tearing it up and they're ripping them up. All right, back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just now tuning in, this is Question Mark Live, the best wrestling live stream on the internet. This week's special guest, we have the Lockhart brothers, Erik and Andrew Lockhart. They were just on 205 Live recently, so if you have any questions for them, submit it in the comments, and your question will be featured on the screen. If you would like to support the show, the best way to do that is a super chat on YouTube. But let's get to some questions. Let's see what we got here. Skeeter, why you got that dumb look on your face?
Which one?
DGU on YouTube. When he taught you head scissors, did you have to do it the way he used to do it and not like how Rey Mysterio does it? I've heard stories about that.
That's crazy. I don't know who the DGU that was. I don't know where you heard it, but yeah, we would learn the old school flying head scissors where you would run up and sit up on their shoulder and then kind of tuck into a roll and bring the guy down. What is cool about it is it's not used a whole lot on television. Most recently, I think Chad Gable was doing them, but that's even been a couple years ago. So I mean, it's what's old is new again, and the flying head scissors that way is definitely something that catches people's attention because everyone does the normal Rey Mysterio, if that's what you want to call it, head scissor. So yeah, that's partially true. We definitely didn't learn the Lucha Libre head scissors. We learned the old school sitting up flying head scissor.
Yeah. I usually
Why
just
don't you
like
do that move? Marky Xtreme, why don't you do that move?
I do it. I do it.
I thought you said you were retired.
When I wrestled, I did it.
Okay.
You used to head scissors, but you take scissors and took them to someone's head.
Yeah, literal head scissors. I do head scissors.
Yeah,
and I'm not knocking how Greg Gagne taught you guys. You know, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but when somebody tells me, "Hey, head scissors," I'm gonna get literal with it, and I'm gonna take some scissors to the head. You know, I'm Marky Xtreme by nature, Marky Xtreme by heart, and so I'm no offense to Gagne over there.
No, you're a literal Mark. It's good.
That's true, and that's actually what head scissors are. In Greg's version is a flying head scissors, and in Rey Mysterio's version is a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. So once again, you are original, Marky.
Thank you very
now
much.
You know.
It feels good to get recognized by you guys. Thank you very much. Skeeter, do you got a question for the Lockhart brother?
Erik, are you drinking chocolate milk?
Yeah, it's very watered down though. You see that? Like our
Yeah,
water's
I get that.
clean over here that
That's the worst looking chocolate milk I've ever seen.
Yeah, but we're trying to stay at that 205, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I'm definitely on top of my fitness, right, Skeeter?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see you do 2,000 Hindu squats. That's gonna be cool.
Oh, I do them every morning when I wake up.
So
Wait, can I ask another question?
Yes.
Sir.
Go ahead, Skeeter.
Okay, you guys were in WWE and you had a match and you're there. Did you see that brass ring that Miro Rusev was talking about that he couldn't get?
In the
Our
Thunderdome,
match
that's
was so
actually really
quick.
hard to see.
Yeah.
Oh, so they hide the brass ring.
I'm assuming, behind the clouds or something.
We didn't see it.
No.
We didn't see it.
Man, they hide that good.
I mean, a lot of people seem to have trouble finding it, right?
Yeah. Spot the Magic Ninja on YouTube. I think New Jack did that scissor move. Yeah, I think New Jack did a head scissors type variation of his own. I don't want to talk about New Jack though. You guys are
scared.
you guys got
he's
heat?
scared of New Jack.
I'm
He's
not
scared.
Have you guys ever met New Jack?
The
I don't
old
think
Jack,
so.
we did.
Old Jack.
What's
did.
old is new again.
Oh man, what a callback! See, Skeeter gets it.
Skeeter, shut the hell up. I don't know who old Jack is, but New Jack.
No, I haven't. Oh, you, Mark?
No, and I respect, and obviously the hardcore legend, and hardcore knows hardcore, but I think it'd be best that, just because I think that you can't have two of the best hardcore legends of all time in the same building. Just the roof might implode. So it's probably best that I'm not near him. I'm not afraid of him or anything.
Don't you guys run in the backyard though?
I don't know what he does with his time, and I try to keep it that way. But I'm not afraid of him or anything. That's not what I'm trying to insinuate here.
I wouldn't insinuate it either.
Spot the Magic Ninja on YouTube, who is a skid mark on our Patreon page. Old Jack is Cactus.
Spot the magic is over with me, brother.
There you have it. Another question here. DGU on YouTube. Any other old school guys maybe Greg brought in to train you guys? Oh, that's a good question.
That is a really good question. Andrew, you want to take it?
To train us, like, in training, no. But he would try to get us booked on a lot of shows that had a handful of people. There's way back AWA names. You had Baron von Raschke and the original Sheik, who was with Sergeant Slaughter around the WrestleMania 7 days.
Yep.
Or
Sheik
not
and
original Sheik. Sheik and Casey.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And then we would meet up with guys like Brutus Beefcake, Greg Valentine was kind of mixed in there too, Honky Tonk Man. So we had a handful of them during that 5-year stretch.
Yeah, definitely. And they were all willing to talk to us, especially after they learned we were Greg's boys, and that we were trained the way they were trained coming up. I was in Las Vegas at the Cauliflower Alley convention. I can't remember what year, 2012.
12. Yeah.
And Nick Bockwinkel was there, and I had told him that I had trained with Greg, and he was like, come in close. I want you to tell Greg something. So I leaned in, and he popped me right in the face, bam. And he was like, go tell Greg that.
Oh, the guys, he's ribbing
Slick
you.
Nick got me, brother. And that was actually the last time I saw him, because I'd met him a couple times wrestling up in the Midwest, but that was the last time I saw Nick before he had passed away. So just experiences like that were really cool to be able to have that before we lost a lot of these legends,
Yeah.
I got
great
that legends punch you in the face.
It is.
Yeah. DGU, this is a very good question, and I'll give you guys a little backstory after. But DGU on YouTube, could it be possible that Greg Gagne is Mark's father? He was a wrestler in the 80s after all. Okay, so brief backstory here. My mom, my dad's a wrestler because my mom, she banged a wrestler in the 80s. She doesn't remember who he was because she was a little drunk on Mickey Lights. But she remembers he was a wrestler, but she doesn't remember who he was. With your time in Greg Gagne, did he ever mention a son that he didn't know about? That looked as good looking as me?
When we were training with Greg, it was all business. So honestly, he didn't dive into the personal stuff much. Otherwise, I would definitely tell you if it ever got brought up. The search continues, I suppose. I'm sorry, Mark, that we can't shed any light on that. But
yeah, well, we got I don't want to tell you how, but we got some Hulk Hogan DNA recently, and the taste test is still pending on that one. So, Flacca171 with a super chat on YouTube. Okay, well, we got to take a second to. Marky, can you shoot on the new Rockers? Show the Lockharts how to do a promo. we'll do this real quick because I want to get back to some questions. But Flocka, thank you so much for the continued super chat. Skeeter, you want to cue me up for this one?
Okay. Does this mean I'm hired back?
You're hired back. Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. We got SummerSlam in the Nitro Dome coming up soon, and it's gonna be exciting because Marky Extreme, you're going on a handicap match against the New Rockers, Al Snow and Marty Jannetty. How's that gonna turn out?
You want to know how it's going to turn out, Skeeter? You want to know how that shit's going to turn out? Well, let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is this. I've been having a hard time sleeping lately because I've been up all god dang night with nightmares. And those nightmares have been me brutally beating the ever-loving shit out of the New Rockers. I'm slapping them, I'm spanking them, and I'm fisting them, and I'm elbow dropping them really hard. And I tell you what, they look just like these two jabronis that I had on my show recently, the Lockhart brothers, in my dreams. So much so that their hair is glistening and glowing in the wind. The herbal essence bleeding from their pores. So much so that I sweep all that herbal essence up, and then I lick it, and I spit it out in their face like a goddamn great Muda mist, and I blind them, and then I get the pinfall. 1, 2, 3 on the Lockhart brothers. I mean the New Rockers, and Marky Extreme reigns supreme.
Back to you, Tony Schiavone. I think you insulted our guests.
What? What happened?
Yeah, who's that promo on?
That was on the New Rockers.
The New Lockers, yeah, that's what I heard.
The New Locker, the new Rockers, the new Lockhart, the New Rockers. Obviously, didn't I say that? What did I say?
Yeah, something like that, Andrew.
We're pretty close with Ricardo Rodriguez, and he kind of warned us about something like this.
Look, me and Ricardo Rodriguez are boys.
It's not what he told us.
Well, who cares what gender you are? We're talking about like a warning that he gave us.
No, I know we're boys. We both have peckers. What I mean is that we are we're cool. We're both wrestlers. We're both on the same level. You know, we're friends. What did he say about me?
Gender reveal party? Are we having a gender reveal party? I can set them on fire.
No, Skeeter, don't. Please don't. You've done enough. What did he say about me?
Andrew?
One moment he'll be your friend. Next second, just watch out. You can't
He'll
trust
cut
him.
a seething promo on you.
I did it on
It
the
was
New
in
Locker
Spanish, but that's what I got.
Rockers.
Didn't you say you had some interview questions or something? I'm trying to stay professional here.
You know, I got a question.
Spot the Magic Ninja on YouTube. Now, I don't want to, I know you guys aren't on the clock or nothing, but if you guys feel so inclined to shoot on me, you don't have to, and be nice or whatever, or you can have. You can pass the ball to Skeeter. You are our guest, so we want to make you feel at home. So either you guys can shoot on me, or you can pass the ball to Skeeter. Whatever feels more comfortable.
Nobody ever gets to shoot hard on Marky Extreme. Nobody ever gets to do that. Everybody always wants Marky Extreme to do it, but
because nobody wants to shoot on me because we're boys.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, I mean, Andrew, you've heard of Mark's collegiate background, right?
I have, yes. All 2 years of it.
I mean, he was in the back of the bleachers at every college wrestling match growing up.
Okay. And?
Yeah. Yep. But as he got older and figured out that he could maybe participate, he figured he would do so by going out in the backyard and doing 1,000 squats to prep himself for the major leagues of, that's right, backyard wrestling.
Backyard entertainment.
Yeah, but at this time, that was before it was considered entertainment, where everyone still believed that the backyard wrestling was the backyard wrestling. Now, we're not sure who your father is by any means, but we could probably rattle off a couple names that would be fitting. Yeah, that would be fitting, definitely, of Marky Extreme's father.
Okay.
Andrew, you got one?
Right away, I think of one of the members of the Insane Clown Posse. Could be an option.
I was going to say Public Enemy, but yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Public Enemy?
I mean, just with the headband. Yeah. Let's see here. Urkel.
No.
Yeah. If
No,
you guys didn't see, no, he wrestled. It was
Urkel,
a specific episode of Family Matters, but yeah, no, he did wrestle. Mark, did you do that? Does that ring a bell? Do you remember hearing that growing up?
No.
No, okay, no, he doesn't remember. But can we actually see the title belt one more time? Do you call it a belt, or is that a championship?
It's a championship. A belt holds your pants up.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, these type of belts on the independent scene, your belt is honestly better than these type of belts. I hate these.
That's
type
true.
Of belts. Yeah,
that is so true.
Yeah, these type of straps, if you will, brother. That's not really shooting on you. I just wanted to get that in while I was thinking about your title.
No,
honestly, fantastic title. I don't know who the creator is, but if we could give you some tips on the title, what kind of material is it? I'm assuming it's like a high-end faux leather, correct?
It's a hard cardboard, duct tape, clear tape, Marty Jannetty signature, blood, sweat, and tears.
Okay. If you
Hold
got
on.
more
You
of
got
that
Marty
same
Jannetty?
material. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
We'll get back to that. Yeah.
Yeah. If you get more of that same material, you could just cut out letters on that and then take a screwdriver and like screw them into your title, and then it could be more 3D or pop to the eye more.
Oh, wow. Skeeter, are you taking notes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the screw will get through that type of cardboard that you're using, but like I have a good eye for title material, and Marky Xtreme, you are not title material.
Or you can make it spin. I mean, you got the
Old cat.
Never, ever, ever am I going to make my Breast Legion's title spin.
So anyway,
And
Marty Jannetty's signature, huh?
You know what? No, don't try to change the subject, Erik Lockhart. I am championship material. Okay, people come to people fill the Backyard Wrestling backyard. We had 60 people show up last week into the Nitro Dome. You know what? And people love me.
If you were championship material, it would be cardboard.
They called you Urkel.
Shut up,
Skeeter, you have an Urkel impression?
No, got an Urkel impression.
You
Thank you,
Urkel
Spot the
impression,
Magic
Skeeter?
Ninja, for that. Thank you, but no thank you for that super chat this week.
$5.
Then we got to take a brief break to make some more advertisements. We're going to advertise something, then I'm going to give you guys the floor again. I don't know why I should after you insulted my feelings.
Asked us to shoot on you.
I did not. That was from the super chat.
So that was your paying viewers. Am I right?
Yes.
So, like, you don't want to keep them happy? We're here to help, Mark.
Not at the expense of my feelings.
Marky Extreme, can I just say, I think it's important we had the brothers on here and they did this. You know why? Because family matters.
Promotion.
Oh,
I
man.
hate you so much, Skeeter, but something I don't hate is the On Your Mark Wrestling Podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday, and tomorrow is no different. Skeeter, tomorrow we are dropping a whole podcast with a deep dive episode that's covering King of the Ring. Are you excited for this episode, Skeeter?
Yes, I am. I love the King of the Ring. It's one of the best things ever in all of wrestling. And we talk about all the different kings there are and the origins of the kings of the rings. Why isn't there the queens of the rings? It's a great episode.
Hell yeah. So if you want to hear that episode and all of our past episodes, go to onyourmarkshow.com, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or anywhere podcasts are given to you for free. Lockhart Brothers, the floor is yours again to promote anything that you would like to promote.
Okay, Andrew, let's do yours this time.
I got a question, actually. So, obviously, we're brothers. I'm
No, you're supposed to
curious what
promote your
is
stuff.
the relation. No, okay, I'll promote my stuff. All right, on Instagram, I'm Andrew Post Photos because that's what I do on there, and on Twitter, I'm Andrew Types Words because that's what I do on Twitter.
Okay.
And then
Literal. I love
Facebook,
it.
Andrew Lockhart. Yeah, I keep it very simple for the simple-minded, and it helps me remember when I'm logging in.
Okay.
Simple-minded.
Now, what was your what were you saying? What was your question?
So we're brothers. That's no joke. What's the relation between you two guys? I know there's something there.
He's my student.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Trust
He's
me.
not a cousin?
Okay, so we heard through rumor and innuendo, if you will. I pulled that from another podcast. I'm sure you caught it, Mark. You're well in tune with the podcast world.
That's Conrad Thompson. He's great.
Shut up, Skeeter. Stop promoting other stuff.
He is great. Yeah. And Bruce Pritchard is the best.
Mm-hmm.
What was I saying?
Mine is better.
Okay.
Rumor and innuendo.
Oh yeah. So rumor and innuendo is you said that your mom didn't exactly remember who she was with when she conceived you. Apparently, she had multiple nights like that. And there's a possibility you guys growing up in the same town that you might be looking at the Brothers Xtreme.
Whoa. That's very, very, very funny. And you know, Skeeter can have all his fantasy booking that he wants, and don't fill his head with Santa Claus titty fart dreams. Okay. The truth is, Skeeter is a test tube baby, and that is proven because I have the test tube in one of my boxes over here. But Skeeter, that is true, right? You are a test tube baby.
I don't remember that. I feel like I should remember that. But
Well,
I don't remember your mom having a Royal Rumble of babies either and us being brothers. But we have a shirt that's Backyard Bros. That seems like we could be brothers.
No,
Coincidence?
we're not brothers. Not.
But Conrad Thompson said so.
Conrad Thompson doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does. That's all he only knows what he's talking about. That's all. He can't. He doesn't say other things. He just says what he wrote down.
If Conrad Thompson knew what he was talking about, then he would have a whole episode about Marky Xtreme. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this show, or if you're just tuning into this show, this is Question Mark Live, the best wrestling live stream on the internet. This week, we've got some very special guests, Erik and Andrew Lockhart, the Lockhart brothers. And we got a question coming in from YouTube. Noah JK on YouTube. Lockhart and A-Lock, are you considering going to Impact Wrestling?
In the past, we've considered it, and that's about it.
And nothing's ever out of the question. A fun fact is we actually have challenged for the Impact Wrestling tag titles. That would have been in 2015, correct, Andrew?
15,
when the American Wolves had the titles. We wrestled them in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at that year's WrestleCade event. We challenged for the titles representing then Reality of Wrestling.
Did you win?
No. No, we did not win. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
But you know who did win? The people in attendance. So.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they also they wrestled for
24/7 rule.
They wrestled for Booker T's Row Your Boat Wrestling.
No. He was okay. Well, I mean, we were Okay, yeah. I'm not really sure what you said there. What do you do when there's a Skeeter on your Peter?
Wait, what?
Whack it off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Well, wait, didn't you wrestle for Booker T's Row Your Boat Wrestling?
Row Your Boat Wrestling.
We did. Actually,
Yes.
Going back to the start of the show, after we were with Greg Gagne, we got recruited down to Houston, Texas to be with Booker T's Reality of Wrestling for about 3 years. And then we moved over to Orlando, Florida, where we're at now. And then we were training with the Wild Samoan School.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. The Samoans and Booker T. Spinneroonie. Did you guys learn the Spinneroonie?
We were actually there when he retired the Spinneroonie because he was just was getting too hard on, I believe, his left shoulder. Not that he hasn't busted it out since. You know how that is, Mark. You say retired, but sometimes there's something that catches your attention.
The
someone
money.
that catches, yeah. Yeah, that's the something. But sometimes someone, like maybe you want to have Skeeter's first match. I don't know. So,
Don't fill his
Skeeter.
head. Stop filling his head with these fantasies.
Is this a good idea?
In a
Look,
test
Marky,
tube match.
they've been trained. They train with Booker T, Greg Gagne, Walt Simones. These are legends. They didn't just stick with one teacher the whole time. They
I'm a
learned
legend,
bunch of different
Skeeter.
stuff.
You're working with
and Skeeter, legends of tag team wrestling, nonetheless. So, I mean, we choose carefully.
Eric. I'm a one-man tag team.
Mhm.
Oh, where's that title?
I don't need it. I got the world title. Tag titles are just the title that for the guys that can't hack the world title. Okay, Bobby Chuck on YouTube. I remember watching the Brothers Lockhart in Reality Wrestling. It's cool to see y'all finally made it in the big leads of BWE. Well, they're not officially signed to Backyard Wrestling Entertainment yet, but we can talk
Rub it
about
in.
those contracts off air if you guys want to talk about that.
Skeeter
do
actually just
you
sent
have
us a
it?
fax earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ducked
He's-
out and sent him a fax.
Yeah, he said that was coming from you, Mark.
Skeeter, we didn't discuss numbers yet. What the hell are you
Yeah, I
doing?
know. I just left it blank.
That's
Yeah.
not
It just had the logo on
Because-
top. That was about it.
okay.
It's
So,
Yeah, it's for them to sign, and then you'll discuss numbers later.
Skeeter, I'm
once
gonna
they
talk.
fill
I'm
it
gonna
in.
no. I'm gonna talk business right now, Skeeter. So go to the little boys' room. Okay, Eric and Andrew Lockhart.
Yes, sir.
Apparently, my dumbass student Skeeter sent you guys a blank contract to fill in the blank contract. Man to man, please don't write a bunch of numbers and sign it. Let's discuss numbers off air before you just fill in the blank. Okay, because that could really mess up my bank account. Okay.
Do you
I
have
mean-
a tag division?
Yeah, we got a tag division.
Who's your partner?
Is it?
I'm a one-man tag team. I'm retired currently, but when I was wrestling, I'm one-man tag team. But, if the money's right, I mean, you guys are working with Vince and stuff. So if you talk to Vince or, if you end up going into the AEW, talk to Shao Kahn, tell him that I'll pull a Terry Funk if the money is right, in a heartbeat. Let's get to some more questions because we're dwindling down on time here. We got some questions coming in. Citizens Beeswax on YouTube. Hell of a name. Great gimmick. I'm going to use that in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. Would any of you have the balls to engage in a barbed wire Iron Man Texas death match?
Against.
I'll pass.
Just in general, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not huge into the deathmatch stuff. I'm not going to lie. Do I have the balls? Yes, they're there.
Yeah.
And if the situation
They're on
is
your feet.
right, yeah, they're on my feet. So we got plenty of pairs. Mm-hmm. If the situation is right and the Backyard Wrestling Undisputed Championship is on the line, might have to make that happen.
No, they never say never in this business.
Did I say that title right?
I believe so. DGU on YouTube. Y'all know Andrew Everett. It's random, but you guys remind me of him.
Not well. We kind of crossed paths a little bit in a training center down here, Pro Wrestling 2.0. We were kind of both in and out of there. We would just come at separate times. So I ran into him a handful of times, and I can see the comparison. He was a nice guy. Never talked to him in extent or any long conversations by any means. But yeah, we definitely have met. And yeah, good people.
Hell yeah.
Can I ask another question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they've been on WWE a lot, Mark Xtreme. They've been doing a lot of stuff. They've been the Lockhart Brothers been security, and they also carried like King of Ring episode of the podcast. They carried King Corbin. How heavy is King Corbin?
He got light, brother. It wasn't too bad when you have a whole
He's a big
team of
guy.
guys working. He is a big guy, yeah. But with 6 guys carrying him, it wasn't terrible by any means.
Did you guys think about dropping him and then just going, we're Retribution, and then drop him and punch him in the face and take his crown and then run away?
That was going to be my question. Why didn't you drop him and just beat his ass?
Because we're not Retribution.
We were about to.
It was Friday, so I mean, Retribution's on Monday.
We were thinking about it, but and then your big brother Seamus, his entrance started, so we kind of ran out of time.
He's not my brother.
No,
Although
Skeeter's brother.
Skeeter's your brother. You're all
no,
brothers.
he's not. He's not my brother. Stop it.
Do you
could
have
be
a
a test
sister
tube
named
baby.
Marcy?
What?
Huh?
Do you have a sister named Marcy Xtreme?
Marcy Xtreme? No.
Yeah.
So is Xtreme your mom's last name, or was that?
Yes, Xtreme is my mom's last name. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Tammy Xtreme.
Tammy Xtreme. Okay. Tammy Lynn Xtreme.
No, that's that's somebody different.
Money for Sonny.
Hell yeah, we can get into that if you want. Tony on YouTube, would the Lockhart brothers ever substitute teach promo class or chair shot class? I'm assuming he means at Backyard Wrestling Academy.
That'd be great, because you're the only teacher there. You never have any guests come in that have worked the towns.
I don't need guest teachers. I know everything, and I teach everything that the kids need to know.
Well, you do your learning in the cars and in the bars, Mark. You know that. That's how you learn coming up.
Hey, yeah, that's how that's how I learned coming up. Yeah, you said it.
What would the Lockhart brothers teach at Backyard Wrestling Academy first day? What would you guys teach?
Hypothetically.
If we're speaking strictly hypothetically, we would definitely start with the basics. We need to see how people's footwork
chair
is.
shots.
Mark. Skeeter had asked what we would teach.
You said the basics, chair shots.
Yeah.
So Skeeter, is this for like a backyard wrestling division only what we would teach, or just at any wrestling?
Well, they're talking at BWE, Andrew.
It's an open floor, which it's the backyard, so that's all it is.
It depends on the size too of the classes. How big is the performance center over there?
Our Extreme Performance Center we have about 10 students, Skeeter, currently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you had 11, but you made that little kid cry and they went home.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
It must be a big trampoline.
We use a mattress.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just one?
Right now, it's a one air mattress. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll have everybody start in a squat and then bump on the air mattress, and then we could start from there to see where everybody's level is at.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be my first basic step.
We don't do bumps. It's just it's how hard you fall when you get knocked down.
I feel like teaching students how to bump is a waste of time, because we were born to know how to fall down. Why do we got to teach somebody how to fall down? Just fall down. Don't be a little bitch. Fall down. That's what I say.
As long as you get back up, right?
Sometimes you don't get back up. That's life, though.
So, how many graduates have you had?
Skeeter, do you know this number? Because you're wanting to be one of them.
Well, it's only 3. I guess it's 4 if we count Junkyard Frog, but he's dead.
Shh! Don't talk about that, please.
Legally, you said after he died, he said he's no longer a graduate.
It's not been 20 years. We can't talk about what happened. Shut the hell up.
You took it away because you said if he lived, then he'd be. But he didn't. He was like a bitch, and he died.
Stop. We legally can't talk about that. The court proceedings are still happening, and I can't talk about what did or did not happen with Yoko Zubaz and Junkyard Frog and Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. Okay, Skeeter.
Okay, so the 3 graduates are Yoko Zubaz, Hillbilly Tim, and Jerry the King Baller. Those are the only 3 actual graduates.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to graduate?
I gotta approve you.
In what respect? Just everything?
Yep. Are you a well-rounded? Are you a well-rounded? Do you have it? Are you a well-rounded entertainer? Are you good with the stick? Can you take 100 chair shots in a row without crying like a little bitch? Can you take a front flip bump off of a 2-story roof? Can you do all my errands? Can you get us a table for our next Backyard Wrestling Entertainment event, which is Rash of Champions coming up this weekend. This is the laundry list of questions, or laundry list of things, that you got to do on, there's other things, but to be approved, by me to be in a, but what is, at your school, what was the point where, like Greg Gagne or said, you guys are ready to do this? What was the point?
With Greg's thing, if we didn't progress week to week, we were done. If he taught us, for instance, how to take a hip toss, and we didn't have it by the next week, it didn't matter what we had paid up front, like we were done. So he made sure that week to week we were progressing, with basically that ultimatum that, like, well, if you guys didn't progress, if you didn't master what I taught you the previous week, because we'd had weekly classes with him, then that was it. So
Gotcha. We're gonna get one more question for you guys, and then we're unfortunately gotta say goodbye from the virtual backyard to the Lockhart brothers. Eric Drums on this is Twitch. Lockhart brothers, what is it like wrestling outside the backyard? I think this is somebody trying to insult me.
I mean, the front yard is great. I just heard a cat. So
yeah,
the backyard is a really nice, humble beginning. BWE has a really good program, a really good school, everything that they're doing. I do believe someone in Skeeter's position does deserve his first match. That's the one thing I disagree with. Because Skeeter, how old are you?
Oh, I used to know this. Chair shot classmate, a little fuzzy. I think I'm 34.
Okay.
How many WrestleManias have there been?
Heard that
I think I'm as old as many WrestleManias, but they stopped numbering them, so I forgot how old I was.
Apparently, DDP didn't have his first match until like 35.
Skeeter's
so
60.
Okay. Oh.
But to answer the question, what's it like wrestling outside of the backyard? It's a lot better.
You pay more.
Okay, yeah. That seems like a good point to say. Thank you, Lockhart brothers, for being on the show tonight. The pleasure was all mine. We would love to have you back in the virtual backyard, but before we have to say goodbye to you one more time, is there anything else you would like to promote here tonight?
Yeah, ProWrestlingTees.com/Brothers Lockhart. The T-shirts are a lot more comfortable and colorful than anything Marky can design. So go there instead, people.
Skeeter, you have any last things you want to say to the Lockhart brothers?
They're so cool. They cruiserweights. It's about time we had cruiserweights on the show. They're so awesome.
Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, Skeeter.
All right, let's go watch the BWE network. Let's go.
Skeeter,
it was great. It was great.
Skeeter, if you ever get them to come back on the show again, I swear to God, I'm gonna fire you again. Okay, I'm gonna fire you again.
I should get him on the show.
I don't know.
You want guests, and you like firing me, so I can't figure that out.
I guess yes, we'll have him on again in the future.
There's like one of those pubic cubes.
What did you say about pubes?
I can't figure them out. You know the pubic cubes?
You don't know what you're saying. Like the Lockhart brothers, they were just promoting their Pro Wrestling Tees store. Go check that out. But if you want actually cool shirts, then go into our Pro Wrestling Tees store at Pro Wrestling. Don't do that, Skeeter. Oh, God, the bottom half is disgusting. ProWrestlingTees.com/OIM show. There you can get 6 shirts like this one, certified E, or Skeeter, stop that. Skeeter's, don't buy Skeeter Skyflyers t-shirt. You can also buy some of our new shirts. We've got the Make Them Say E shirt. We've got the Backyard Bros shirt, which I don't know how ended up on our store, but we got a laundry list of
and innuendo, Backyard Bros, because Conrad Thompson said so.
Conrad Thompson did not say that.
That's what the Lockhart brothers said, that rumor and innuendo. That's all that Conrad Thompson says.
You throw me off from my plug. Go to our Pro Wrestling Tees store. get one of our sick t-shirts. We've got a few more minutes left in this, and we want to get to some of the questions that we've got going on here. Eric Drums on Twitch again. That's a sick shirt, Skeeter Skyflyer. No, it's not. No, it's not. And don't go buy it because I want you guys to get friends and girlfriends or boyfriends.
I could get one of those wearing this shirt.
No,
think?
you can't.
Maybe. If I ever meet Rosemary, it's going to happen. She's going to be my boyfriend or girlfriend or friend. She's going to be one of those things. It's going to be one of them things.
Bobby Chuck on YouTube at Rasha Champions, the Lockhart should come out as their set themselves, Stevie Richards and Kid Rock.
Oh, he says they look like them. That's what he says.
I mean, kinda. I think I think that Stevie Richards and Kid Rock are a little bit hotter than. I didn't say that. What?
Kid Rock's in WWE Hall of Fame.
That's the damn truth. Hell yeah! I am American Bad. Radio edit.
That's good. I like it when you sing. That's great.
That's a badass song right there, man. I tell you what. DGU, Skeeter, send for the man. What is he talking about, Skeeter?
You got send for Becky Lynch. She should be on the show. You should get Becky. I'm going to send for Becky Lynch.
I would love to have Becky Lynch on the show. Skeeter, why don't you make that happen? Spot the Magic Ninja on YouTube. Was Junkyard Frog the broken mattress? No, that was Yoko Zubas that broke the mattress. But since then, we have gotten a fresh new air mattress. But it'll just a matter of time before that fat ass breaks this one.
Yeah, but you talked about using Junkyard Frog like to recycle him. That's what he talked about was like, well, maybe we should just use him as a mattress because his body's dead already. But everyone said you should bury him because this isn't right. Or call the cops.
You should stop talking because guess what, Skeeter?
What?
We got another super chat. Just in time to wrap up the show. Spot the Magic Ninja coming through with another goddamn sick ass super chat. And he wants me to shoot hard on the Young Bucks. Oh, well, I think I got one left in the tank. Skeeter, you want to cue this one up?
Oh boy, I'm sitting here in a chair next to Marky Xtreme, and boy, we got AEW Full Gear coming up on Sunday, and the Young Bucks, they've been mad. They super kicked Marv Alvarez, and he's a nice person. And it's another tag team. You're gonna have another handicap match. What are you gonna do with them there, Young Bucks?
You what's that sound, Skeeter? You know what that sound is? That's the sound of me putting gas into the Young Bucks' mom's car so they could get to the show this weekend. Full gear, you said? Full gear it is. I want to make sure you guys got a full effing tank so your little mommy can bring you to the show and make sure you got some fresh pairs of diapers on because Mark is going to give you a super shit party. I'm going to shit all over your asses, and it's going to fill your goddamn diapers and all your rattles and all your bottles. I am going to shit on you at Full Gear, bitches.
Back to you, Tony Schiavone.
I think that was the best promo I've ever cut in my life. Thank you, Spot the Magic Ninja, for that super chat, brother. Loyal.
That was really good. That was really good. They might get insulted by that.
I don't give a shit. They ain't watching. Eric Drums on Twitch, 10 out of 10. Don't say toll ride. Thank you, though.
Toll ride.
Beanie Productions. Is it true Cousin Skeeter could beat Marky for that championship? Not a chance in hell. Super chat party, anyone? Hell yeah, that just happened. I'm about to pass out, though. That super chat wrecked me.
You should drink water in the day.
Why? When there's liquids that taste better.
It's so you hydrate yourself. That's what they keep saying that all over the radio, that you should hydrate. You should hydrate. It's hot outside. You need to hydrate.
If God invented drinks that taste better than water, why would I drink anything else but that?
That's what the radio said.
Don't listen to the radio. It's not always true. Well, Skeeter, I think it's about that time. Do you got any final thoughts on this riveting episode we had this evening?
I just think this was so fun. It's so fun because when you have people on the show, the great things happen for them. Sophia Castillo didn't die in Raw Underground, and she's been doing great things. And now I got the brothers Lockhart on the show, and they've been on 205 Live, and they fought Everrise. And you can watch that, and they're probably going to get another match. They're probably going to beat them. And then
good for them. Great. I'm so excited for them and their successes.
And then what will be great is then they can't do your show no more because then they're in WWE contract, and then they say, no, you can't. Anybody who ever signs to WWE, then you can't talk to them no more legally.
I still talk to people in WWE. Maybe you don't know about it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know about it. Because usually when you do, you brag about it. You go, guess who I was talking to today? And then you brag about it.
Sometimes I don't say who I talk to. Maybe this past week, maybe I talked to Nia Jax.
You talk to Nia Jax? What did Nia Jax say?
Maybe she said that she loves me finally. Maybe. I don't know. I don't always talk about it.
Are you pulling my ribs?
Maybe. No ribs here being pulled.
Well, that's nice. Good for you. You should tell your girlfriend, though, at Applebee's, because otherwise you might burn in hell for that.
I don't want to burn in hell.
Don't cheat on your woman, then. That's a sin.
I never done that.
If she says she loves you and you read the message, you might burn.
I don't want burn. Okay, guys, I gotta go figure this out because I don't want to do that. None of that. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This has been a riveting episode. Thanks to the Lockhart brothers again for being here. Go follow them on social media. Support them on Pro Wrestling Tees. If you want to watch past episodes of Question Mark Live, the one place to do it is our Patreon. And on our Patreon, you'll also get early access to our podcasts, our videos, exclusive merchandise, and so much more. Skeeter, the Patreon is without a doubt the best place to support us, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say that. Should I say it?
Go to patreon.com/HOIM show and hit what was the Lockhart brothers finishing move again?
Throw away back.
Hit a throwaway back on that donate or the contribute button, whatever the button is. But go to our Patreon and support us. It's the best way to do that. I want to thank everybody that again tonight for all of the super chats. Spot the Magic Ninja, Flacca171AC on YouTube, and everybody in the past that has donated. We will be back next week. Same extreme time, same extreme stream. Any final words, Skeeter?
You better call your girlfriend because you're going to burn.
No, I'm not burning. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.